This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, last class we did this perspective angle. So in that I have shown you, see how to do this art, how to get all of these things, everything I have showed you. So I hope you have that, practiced, and still we can make with the doors specifically we can make each and everything neatly. But the this one is like a demo thing, so which I have shown. So you can, when you are practicing, you can do that with the specific thing, how to do windows and how to do doors, buildings, each and everything. You can use the colors also, so color combination, darker shade, lighter shade of it, and you can do there. And I've done street light also, so you can also make street lights, and you can make any designs here. You can bring out any trees or any other concepts also, you can use it here. Okay, but I hope you know the perspective angle, perspective grid tool. Here it is, perspective grid. And other thing we have taught you mesh tool also. Okay, and with pen tool we did that low poly art also. Today I'm making business card, and if it got completed early means we can start with the poster also. So now we'll do that business card. I hope you know the mesh filling, perspective grid, and the low poly art also. So now we can start with new thing, business card. So I'll take a new option here, and specifically I mention here because we don't have any option here for business card. So that's why I mention here. Okay. So specifically when it's for business card, normally the size will be like 3.5 to 2 inches. Okay, here 3.5 to 2 inches. And in millimeters if I'm going means I can have it around 88.9 to 50.8 millimeters I can go with. So better if you go with the inches only, it's good. 3.5 to 2. That's a standard one. We'll go with inches only. 3.5 to 2. And remember this. Okay, remember this measurement, and it should be in landscape only. Business card normally you can do it however you wish to. You can do your business card in portrait also, landscape also, but normally all the business card we see it in a landscape way, but you can do however you wish to. So now we have taken the measurement 3.5 and 2, and I'm taking orientation as landscape. So color mode will be same here. So here color mode will be same, and the resolution will be 300 only. We are not changing any other thing. And artboard will be 2. I'm taking 2 because we can do front and back side of that business card, that's why. So we'll give okay. See here, front and the back both we can start doing. Okay, So the same size we'll get. First we'll do the front side of it, and later on we can just start with the back side. The same thing for the other vector based work also. The same thing. So here we'll take up with the rectangle tool. So here I'm taking rectangle from here, this corner to this corner, just drag it. Okay, just drag it from that corner to this corner. So here, after dragging, you need to choose a color for it. So you can have the color here. You can use the gradient for that. You can use a gradient. Select the object, then you change this. It'll change here. Okay. So now we can choose the color. So let me change the color here. Mm, So here you'll get a swatches kind. So if you don't want the color here, whichever here taken, if you don't want the color, if you're finding means you can just go here and you can only set the color however you want to. Okay. Or else you can just click here, or you can choose the color. And you can remove the stroke here. Remove it. Select the object, remove the stroke. Okay. So now after this you can just have some more shapes and effects here. So I'll just have a, you can do it with the shape tool also. Here with the shape tool you can just remove the shape so that it looks like So here I have taken already the shape. Okay, so now you just need to place it properly to the corner, and if you want to increase those, so you can increase, select that, and you can increase it. Here what it got, yes, you can just take this and you can increase still more. Okay, and here also. Now this you can place it here. Yes. So for this we'll change the color. I'll give a solid color for this. So here I don't give any, um, I'll take the green, still more darker. And the same thing here also. I can just, duplicate this and rotate the same thing here. So if you want to duplicate the object, what I told you in the last class, if you want to duplicate the object, you just need to press Alt and take this here. Okay, and you can rotate it. Come to the corner side of the object, you can just rotate it. But before that, let me just increase the point with still more. I'll increase this. I'll click on this. Okay, and take this, and I will. Okay. Uh, Now what I'll do, I'll just add up some shadows also, and before that, I'll take up the rectangle tool and I'll keep some. Click here again, and you remove this here. Now can just add those here. Yes, and what I'll make, I'll send this back. Right click. If you want to send the object in the back, means you just need to, you know, right click on that object, go to arrange. So there is no arrange. Right click, select the object, right click, arrange. So send to backward. So it went. Okay, the same thing what I'll do, I'll duplicate it again. So again and again need not to do. Okay, just think about it. Need not to do any again and again that objects. You just need to duplicate, that's all. Take this object and rotate it. But here also you need to do the same. And take alt. Okay. But in here you need to click on this and you just need to right click, arrange send backward, or else click on this, right click, arrange bring front. That's all. It looks like this, but we need to give the drop shadow for these two objects, or else it won't look good. So now we'll give the drop shadow for this. So now I'm selecting this object, go to effect, stylize, and drop shadow, give preview. So you can just do blur, increase blur. If it's heavy blur also won't look good. This enough. Give okay now. The same thing here also. For this also I'll apply drop shadow. Go to effect, stylize, drop shadow. It looks like Now we'll just keep the logo and the name of it. So before that we need to create a logo. So what we'll create? So in the last class I've taken this one. So I'll remove this. I'll delete this. The same thing I'll take, but with the specific, fully with the greenish dark greenish. I'll make them. So here ungroup it, shift control G. So for glow also will remove glow or okay, we'll delete off that because we it is not visible. If we made the, we should give the stroke for each and everything here. So I'll select everything and I'll delete off the street light later. I'll give a stroke as a light grayish. Yes. Now I'll select this one. I'll delete this. So this is my logo concept now. So I'll just group it now. Control G for grouping. So after grouping, I'll take this project here. I'll just take this here. I'll reduce the size. So for this, let me delete here. So here I've given the stroke point as this. So now let me give the stroke point as 0.25 for them. So let me see, I have decreased the stroke point now. So we'll see how it looks. So I'll put this in a circle actually. So decreasing the circle size here. So now I can just give any name for it. So we'll give a name. Excuse me. So here we'll give a name. So take a text tool here. So here so many have told you you can area type tool also. So area type tool or else type on a path. I have shown this in the last class also. Vertical type, vertical area type, and a vertical type on a path is also there. So if you want the text the same vertical type like, so you can have that also. So now normal me I'll take type tool. So here we'll give, I'm just giving the business, interior business type of, it looks like that. So that's why I'm taking as an interior design guide. and I'm giving a name for it. The name will be D and D Studio. So I'll just give D and D only. Let it be. Studio and all I won't take. I'll just give D and D, which means dream design. So interior is also design based only. And here when we are doing some vector based kind of work, so we need to see the font style, font size and everything that should match. And below that you can give some website name also if you want. So here, so you can just give that. Let me decrease the size, reduce the size. Let it be this much, still more. Okay, I'll take another circle and I'll increase it a little. So here I'll take the same, and here what I'll do, I'll just place behind the right click, arrange, send backward, right click, arrange, send to back. Okay, and right click, arrange, send to back. So here we have taken some circle now. Let's arrange this neatly, and let me give a shadow for the circle effect, stylize and drop shadow. I'll take the circle, I'll give the shadow to the circle only, not for that inner circle. I'll reduce the opacity for it and be lighter. Okay, be this much, and now we arrange, align this text, and see to it the font should match. So now we'll come to the font and text part. Here you have an option here, so you can change the text whichever you want. You can just check this. here you have some, few font styles for that particular type of logo only. So when it's for a modern and tech brands, means you can use Helvetic and Futura, Montserrat, Proxima Nova, Open Sans, those type of. So we have so many other. So we have, like, if we are doing it like a business card for fashion or a wedding, boutique brands or somewhat like that. Those type of font styles are only different we get normally when it's come to law firms, or the brands, branding companies or somewhat like that. We use some or the other font styles only. So this is a type of interior designing companies. So let's check the font now. So we should give like elegant font styles. Let's check. Where is it? So it is not there here. Font style. So only these many fonts we have. So still more fonts are there, and make sure. Okay, I need to tell you one thing. When you are doing it for logo only, we have separate font style. We have to use such type of font style only for those type of business when we are doing. Not all the font style will match to each and every company. So that's why. And if you are doing it for posters also, you should know that which font style we should use. And when it's for newspaper or a magazine, so we have different kind of font styles here. So we'll take that type of font style only for each and everything. For logo, I'm taking this one to highlight. Okay, now let me just give the color. So here I'm taking eyedropper and clicking on this so that I'll get the same color. D and D. Okay. Now let me give the website here only below that. Okay. So here I'm just reducing the size here to if I upload some website, it should look, or else I'll reduce the size for this. I'm taking a direct selection here, and I'll click on this. I'll just click in my you know in my keyboard. I'll just click the arrows only, left and right. I'm using it. And same for this also. Take a direct selection and click on this point. Click and can, yes. And for this also, you can just direct selection. You need to click on that point and you can increase it. And yeah, let me. Okay, okay. So here I can upload a website now, but before that, let me click this and let me put this in the center. And the text now. And make sure your logo and the text, what you are giving or what you are taking it, that should attract them, and it should be like that will create a brand actually. So if you want to do, if you want your logo should be brand, so you need to see everything and make the perfect brand there. So actually here we'll take a text type tool and we'll click here. We'll take a website name here. So we'll give very tiny text we'll add there, but the website name I'll change the font style later. So make sure your logo and the name are really very important. Make sure that you're taking the perfect one. Check that and you can take the proper one. Okay. because which I'm looking for it here. It is normally it is showing only MS Word font. Normally, if you open, there are many other font style also. So for that, if you want, you can add some plugins. You need to install those plugins if you have a original software. Okay, you can have them, or else you can do one thing. You can install particular font styles into your operating system. I mean, like in your system, you can install that and get that to your system setting and set that. Here you can see those font style. If you make that, we need to take some good font style. So here we'll reduce the font style actually, or else we'll see. Arrangement is important here. So now again I'll increase this direct selection. I mean, like I'm taking direct selection and click on this, use a arrow to increase. Okay, and for this also you can just click on that. You can increase those, and here also. Yes, enough. And for these font style and logo name which I'm giving now, I'm not giving any shadow for them because it's already highlighted in here. Because I've already given the logo. I have already given the drop shadow for logo now. So that's why I'm not giving any extra things here. Let it be simple and good. Okay. Here we can make if we want, we'll see to it. So now after completing everything, make sure after completing after completing everything, you just need to select like this everything. Select everything. This is a front card. Till now we just did the front card of the business. Okay. So now group it. Control G for grouping. Control Shift G for ungrouping. Okay. So now we did the front side of the business card. So now we should take the other side, other part of the business card now. We'll see that. Okay. Maybe today it will take time for business card only. It's okay. Tomorrow we can start with the poster design. I thought of doing today only after completing this. Maybe it will take time for this. So we'll see. We'll see to it. I'm taking again the rectangle here, rectangle tool. Take this and just drag it here. The same, uh, you know, the same will apply here. So actually, I will tell you one thing about logos now. So actually, Let me talk about logo, because why I'm specifying logo design and font, everything. First impression is a good impression, first thing. So here you won't meet the customer or a clients here. Your logo will meet. First impression will be at your logo only. After that, which one, what the things are, then it will come. Then the secondary. Those are all comes in the secondary only. So your logo is really very important. That is the first thing where the people will notice about your business. Okay, so if people are noticing about it, imagine how how it should be. It should be very creative and very sensitive, positive, and it should be like memorable impression only. If they once if they see the logo only, they won't forget. For example, you don't forget H&M, and some or the other logos, Agoda, or some or the other logos, you won't forget at all. For example, you should answer me now. So let me ask you one question now. Uh, Anybody can answer me now. Uh, Guys, tell me, for floor cleaning, for floor cleaning, which brand you will get it in your mind first? Anybody can tell me now. Because you are into designing, you have to know that how much important the logos are. Okay, now tell me, anybody can tell me, when it's come to floor cleaning, which will come to your mind? Answer me, anybody, or text me to the chat box. Lysol, very good. Lysol. See, many of them are telling Lysol. So, see, Lysol. Why? Because that impression and the logo and the name, which is registered already in your mind. When it's come to floor cleaning, the best logo and the best company I suggest is Lysol only. So that's what your mind says, right? If it's the logo and the business should brand like that, means imagine your logo and your font style and your objects, what are all you are using for the logo purpose. That should matter a lot with the people there, because that is the first impression where people will see. Okay, that is the first impression from your side. And the next I can say is, brand identity. Next, you will be giving your brand identity, and you'll establish that, you know, by that logo, it'll establish. Many of them are telling me Lysol, so that somebody will ask, if I'm asking only, you're telling Lysol. See, your suggestion, I'll use Lysol, and I also feel good. What I'll do, I'll tell some 10 peoples. Okay, they'll also take the same Lysol and they'll use. So that's how the establishment will happen. Okay, in later days. You're getting my point, guys? And the next one will be build recognition will happen after the logo establishment and the brand identity. The build recognition, how it will build means, people will recognize and remember your business more and more, and they'll have a easily interaction, and they have that your logo in their mind. Okay, so for example, if I want to eat a burger, which one will you suggest, guys? Tell me. I'm hungry now. I want to eat a burger. So, can you suggest me Burger King? Someone telling Burger King here. McDonald's. Only two answers. KFC. I'm a vegetarian. Okay, two answers. I got Burger King. See now? So that's how you will brand. People will do logo, design, everything. Okay, after who will brand that company? People only will make branding. So by mouth to mouth, spreading those, how the tastes are and the hygiene and everything, you will talk about it with your friends and family, and somewhere they'll also, it will spread from one to other. That's how the build recognition will happen with the logo and the identity. And when it's got happen, the product which are there, or the business which is taking there, it will be more recognizable, and that will be more stronger. It will become more strong, and product will be with the service, on service to their clients. So next, what will happen? Professionalism. That after branding everything by you, people will brand that after. So after that, professionalism will come. So in that, competitors will be having many of them. So now you can tell me with cars. Okay, which will be a competitor for cars? I mean, like Tata. I'll give you Tata company. Okay, so can you tell me which are the competitors for Tata? Guys, you're listening? Are you listening? Guys, are you listening? So now tell me, I asked you one question. Which companies will be, I mean, like, who are all the competitors for Tata company? Cars. I'm asking you. I told you brand recognition, professionalism, identity, branding, everything will happen. After that, what will happen? Competitors will be higher for us. So for that, I'm asking you a question. Who are all the competitors? They have told BMW, Maruti, Mahindra, Birla Group. Okay, but most of it is Maruti. Who told Maruti here? Saloni. Very good. Maruti. Most of it. Maruti is a like most biggest competitor for Tata, and other than that also we have other, which you told also. So it will be a competitor for us. Toyota, Ashoka Leyland, and Ford, Volkswagen, Honda, Renault. These are all the most biggest competitor for Tata. So which includes Tata will be included in everything, steel company and cars, everything. So when it comes to Tata Motors, Maruti, Suzuki, and Hyundai Motors, Mahindra, and Kia, Toyota. So these are will be standing in front for them, you know, to kill them. So that's how the business will build. See, maybe in further days you'll also own a business and you'll be an entrepreneur in further days. You'll going to have, I mean, like such type of competitors. How you will handle? So for that, each and everything will be matter here. Logo and a brand. In front of them, how your logo should be. It should brand like helmet. It should brand like that. If anybody who are all want to buy your product, they should have the, I mean, like, if that product, if the people want to buy, means your brand should come to their mind first. How you told me now, the same way your brand should come to their mind first. That's how the logo should build. And if you are a designer, imagine you should stand on their position, and then you should make a logo for them according to their you know according to their uh, will and wishes. So now, and the next we can have like marketing. So already, if these many points if we have taken, means professionalism, brand identity, and recognition building, everything, if it's got done, means easily our brand will market. See now, you're only telling me so many companies now for food, for floor cleaning, for cars. See how many companies now you are telling. I can suggest to 100 people now. Those will suggest to 1,000 people. Imagine, that's how the market built. Not only that, they can have some digital marketing also. Each and every day they'll be building leads. They'll be giving so many leads there. Okay, it's not that when it's come to people's mouth to mouth, it will spread more people there, like this. So marketing is important when it's come to, and there they build emotional connection connections also to that particular company logo and brand. See, other than Lysol, would you like to use any other brand? Can you tell me? Tell me, guys, other than Lysol, would you like to use any other floor cleaning? Harpic, Dettol. Other than these, also, if I give you, like, for example, ABC floor cleaning, do you use that? Do you feel like using to your floor? Because you don't know about the company, ABC floor cleaning. If I give you means, see, you don't know about the company. Okay, you don't know about the company and you don't know anything about it, newly arrived. So it should take time. I mean, like, it will take time to build their recognition towards people and everything. So already these Dettol, Harpic, and Lysol, they have built already. Many of them are using. Other than that also we have some. When it's come to ABC floor cleaning company, nobody will use that, and nobody will look into that company also. Nobody feels like trying also. So that's how you will have a emotional connection there in your mind, so that my floor should look good, means I should use this particular company only. That's how the logo connection will build in your mind. Okay. And the next, competitive advantages. So when you have a competitors, you have more advantage where you will not sleep properly, so that you will be working with your business properly, and you will have a brand out where it will stand and target the audience easily. So many of them, see here, who are all telling the Lysol, Harpic, Dettol, they're all the targeted audience for their particular company, because they'll be using the same floor cleaners for many years. Okay, and some few will be not using. So imagine, you should attract them. If somebody are using, see here, Harpic people who are using Harpic, Saloni Bura is using Harpic floor cleaning other than Lysol. Okay, when the Lysol company should attract her, means how much they should, what are all they should include, fragrance, and they should include it with a different flavors, and many many like that strategies. They should use more strategies to attract the clients. So that's how the competition. And one thing I need to tell you. So when you are running your own business means, imagine that you are the biggest competitor for yourself only. So nobody are the competitors for you. Okay. Because when you think more creative each and every minute, every second, how can I, you should be into the client side, and then you should think when you are running a company. That's how you can make a, you know so when you think in that side, you'll never have a competitor who can never win you. So they cannot easily win you. So that's how. These are all the important points. Please keep it in your mind. Maybe you are going to own a company or a business somewhere in further days. So for that and all, it'll be very important. If not also, when you are into some company also, there also it is important to tell you if you are a team leader or a manager, HR. Anyway, when you are into some company, you should build your company in a high level. So you should see to it everything. Okay. So let's start with this again. Okay. So already we have taken a background. And one thing I need to tell you, whenever you have taken a background, you need to lock it. Okay. If you want to lock the object, okay. So you can go to object here and you can lock here. You can lock the selection. Okay. You can lock all the artboard only, but artworks, but you can just lock it here so that it will not move. See here, if I am doing something, now it's grouped. When I'm doing some editing for this, it will move. So it should not happen means you should lock the background. Okay, after doing it. So now we'll lock the background. Go to object. Just lock the selection. See now, it will lock. So if you want to undo lock, you can just undo lock. It will open. Okay. Now you can lock it. And here also you can work with the layers. I will show you here. If you go to Windows, see here, you'll have an option called layer. Here it is. See the same control key. You can work with each and everything one by one layers only. If you are good at Photoshop, the same thing if you need it here also means you can easily work with the layers. The same thing if you want to add some layers or anything. Okay. You can work by layers. Hmm. So now let me take the triangle here. I'm taking the rectangle, the same rectangle. Here I'm dragging it. Okay. And now what I'll do, I'll take a direct selection. I'll select this point, I'll delete it. See now I got the triangle. So now what I'll do, I'll take the same color here. I'll select this one. I'll go to eyedropper. Here it is eyedropper. If I click on this, the same color will take. And the next again I'll take the rectangle here, rectangle again. I'll place it from here, the small triangle I'll do. So now what I'll do, I'll go to direct selection. I'll click on this point and I'll tilt. So now I got the two triangles. So, but this should be above. So what I'll do, I'll right click on this. First, I'll select this one. Okay, I'll take a selection tool. I'll select this one. Right click, arrange, bring front. Okay, now it is in front. I'll give a shadow for this. Stylize, drop shadow, preview. So here, let's take the darker and increase. If you increase, you will get it. See, this is how you can see, right? Here. So only for that I will apply shadow, not for everything. So now it's okay. So I'll upload just a logo here. Okay. I'll ungroup it. If I want to ungroup the object, what I should do? Control Shift G for ungrouping. Okay, here. So what I'll do? Control Shift G to ungroup. I'll select the same logo here. If you press Alt, it will duplicate there. Okay, and bring it, bring front, and the same thing. Alt, arrange, bring front. Alt, right click, arrange, bring front. So now what you will do here, just I will remove this one. I'll select this one and I'll remove. Okay, so now let me group this, only this side of this. Control G for grouping. Okay, now for this I'll give a color like this, and I'll switch this color to stroke. Okay, and the same thing here also. Here I'll switch this to stroke. Cancel, we'll check. Yes, it is there now. But the stroke, I need to give this one. Stroke, I'll take eyedropper and I'll give. So it is taking to fill color. Go to selection. I'll switch this. So it is not shifting to this. Okay, let me take this color on. Okay. Only the logo will be here. Okay. No other things. I'm adding it here. So no other things. I'm adding it here. Only the logo. This side of the part will add some content. Okay. So we'll add some content. But here, what I'll do, I'll take the circle, the same circle here, which I am taking the same circle I'll take and I'll place it behind this. Now control shift, select this one, control shift G to ungroup. I'll select this one, alt arrange, send backward, send to back, arrange, send to back. This I need to arrange, bring forward. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll just give a shadow for this. I'll select it. I'm selecting that circle. Stylize, drop shadow. Shadow is taking heavier. So let me, you know, give the different light and let me reduce it. It be around 16 only. This much is okay. So it's already 29. Let me save this work, okay? Let me save this work and I'll group again for this. Control G for grouping. Tomorrow we'll continue with this same thing. We'll continue with other contents also here. Okay, front side and back side business card. So now you can tell me if you have any doubts. Answer me quickly, or else we are not leaving this session. Please answer me if you have any doubts. No, ma'am, thank you. Only four of them are answering. Here 13 are there. Okay. If you have doubts, we can discuss in the next class also because we'll be continuing the same work. Okay. Tomorrow we'll do the poster design after that. So, okay, bye, guys.